Okay, this is my lower body session. So with these, I'm pretty much auto-regulating the frequency and the volume session to session. So this is my workaround while I'm not so focused on this, and I have to be a little bit more flexible with my workout times. So today I just woke up really achy. My knees were sore for no reason. My calves were sore. Everything was just sore today, and I kept warming up and working through it. And a lot of the soreness in my knees dissipated once I got a pump going through. I think I've got a sore throat as well, so I think it's just related to that. I don't think the volume and the fatigue are so off that's caused it. It could be. It's something to monitor, and if I'm running myself into the ground, then that could well be to do with the gym. I don't think so though. So my plan is, it's Wednesday today. I'm going to rest up for 3 days and then rerun this workout. I might even bump the weights depending on how I feel, but rerun it with more volume this time. So all I did today, I did 2 sets of 10 plat squats with 150 kilos. I'm still doing my pause. I've never actually done this variation for 2 sets of 10 at this weight. I've done it for 1, and I've done it for 12 without the pause. So this is a volume PR technically. So it's the second set. My calves started cramping so bad I didn't want to do a third, just because it just felt weird and uncomfortable. And also after this I was completely just cooked. Another interesting thing with this variation is when my quads get tired and I start turning it into, I'm not excessive, but the forward lean does pick up, and it does become more of it gets more towards the good morning side of the squat spectrum. Because the bar's high up on my traps and my heels are elevated, the moment arm is so long, it actually really builds up lower back fatigue. So I did these 2 sets, and after this, my Romanian deadlifts were just I did a set of 10, a set of 8, and then I went to do a third set, and I just couldn't. I did 4 reps, and it was, that last rep on the last set was a grinder. So it's crazy how the harder I push these squats, they take so much out of my lower back. It's really interesting. You can see here I'm kind of beginning to pitch forwards, especially since I really just destroyed my legs with these 2 sets of squats basically. And the more I pitch forwards, like there, you can see just it's not a lower back lift, but it's getting almost as involved as the quads. This variation does turn into like a quad and lower back lift sometimes if you really push it to failure, because the quads generally are going to fail first in this, and then you're going to have to use the other muscle groups to take up some of the slack. So I did this after these 2, the squats and the Romanian deadlifts. I just did some leg extensions and hamstring curls. I was not going to do my split squats. And even just now, sat in the car voicing this over, my lower back is still pumped. It's crazy. I do have a reverse hyper, and I might just start doing kind of circuit training, but circuit training targeting, I don't even know if it's a weak link though. This is the thing. I can do 230 kilos for 5 with a deficit deadlift with kind of similar joint angles to this Romanian deadlift. My torso it's not completely parallel to the ground, but it's getting there on my deficits, and I can do that. And I can just like muscle my way through the set. So I don't think my lower back is weak per se. I think it's maybe the work capacity could improve. It's an interesting one. It's one I don't it might also just be because the variations I'm doing are just ones that don't give it any rest really. Going from high reps on the squats to where the last few reps I'm starting to pitch forwards more straight into this, it doesn't really get a chance to recover. So it might not even be a weak area. It's just one of those difficult ones.